of the northeast wind, heading on summer breeze, and skipping over the ocean like a stone.
Hello, this is the Real Master today, with a recorder my dad got me for my birthday. This is the Westinghouse portatape H25R1. It's a little older than Clyde's Sights one. Has a little bit of paint damage on it to where my dad was trying to clean it, which is okay. Has no physical counter. The counter is actually written on the plate right here, under the reels. And it goes through from 1 to 7, or is it 0? It goes 1 to 7. Has 3-inch reel platters, 2-speed belt changer system. That means it makes the belt go into different positions. It is a basic reel-to-reel. No meter. Has a light bulb, which the original light bulb was broken. So what I did was I put a light bulb that was burned out, but the right number in it, or the right kind of light bulb. Because even though it's a burned out light bulb, wouldn't you rather have a burned out light bulb in a socket rather than a broken one? I mean, really. Has 5 simple controls on it. Rewind, wind, which wind is fast forward. Stop, which stop down is brakes on. Record, which you have to move this lever to put it to record, and then play. Has no outputs except for the speaker, which is a 4x4. Has no inputs except for the Westinghouse microphone, which you can see is attached to the inside of the machine. The power cord, for some strange reason, they decided to make it come out of the top of it, which is very annoying sometimes, and it's very short. But it does work. It does have some tube socket problems. It has 2 tubes in it. A 12 volt, I think, for the preamp, and a 50 volt. I'm not sure of the numbers. I know that's the voltage of them. A 50 volt one for the power amp in it that powers the speaker. And I do have the lid for it. And I got this. My dad gave this to me the day before I got the Sony TC211, which is a 5-inch machine that was filmed in the same spot. Has a nice brown leatherette case, nice handle on the side. Nothing on the back or side. It's blank. You can tell it's a plastic case. Only metal that's really on the machine besides that inside deck. On the outside is just this. This whole plate, which it has 2 colors, a gray right here and a white up here. This whole thing right here is the head cover, which I can't take the head cover off without dethreading the recorder, so I'll do that after. Let's turn it on. Very noisy, but works. It has some tube issues in it, like the tube sockets are loose or something. They'll let it warm up. You can probably hear the motor in it. It needs some new motor mounts, because the motor mounts in there are shot.
Banking off of the northeast wind, heading on summer breeze, and skipping over the ocean like a stone.
Turn it down to 5. Which does have 7.5, which you can always change it when it's in motion. Which what I mean by motion is the motor is turning. And if you stop it, it'll just keep turning a little bit. No amplifier cut off. Oh yeah, and another thing about this recorder. I had to switch out the reel tables. This one was over here and that one was over here. Why? This reel table that was on the take-up reel side has no fins. They're all broke off. Now, how the heck that happened, I don't know. But this side had all the fins, and I put that side on here. This one uses the same system for the belts and everything that the Ampex, well, my two Ampexes do. Motor right here has a belt goes up to here for fast forward. It has like a swivel pulley system that hits this on fast forward, and then in the wind, for it to get ripped, you have to do that. It swivels over and hits this pulley that's right here, which hits this reel table. Now for the belts, it has a belt going down the capstan flywheel, which goes through this fork, which this little red switch right here operates, which I'll show you. You have to take off the head cover for this camera to see it, unless I move the camera, which I'm not willing to do right now. It has 4 5 clips, 2 down here and 3 up there, 5. Yeah, 5 clips. This whole thing right here is the head cover. So now you see Westinghouse portatape. Now, the weird thing about this one, the whole head platform moves. The head pads stay put. Actually, if you just push down on the on that part on the head platform using one of the guides, you could almost put it into play. See, this belt right here goes this way, so it stops right here. So it has this little pulley that goes up against here, which turns that reel table. Sometimes this thing is hard as a butt to thread. See this little red knob right here? 7 1/2. No wait, this is 7 1/2. 3 3/4. And now I'm going to take the reels off and see if that light reacts to my cords, because I don't know if it's blown or not. It probably is. Nope, it's dead. Or that bulb socket's bad. Which either way. And now I'm going to move the camera finally. There's the counters. Detailed trail table has no fins. Yes, we have cats. This one does. There's the pressure roller, which is not against the capstan flywheel. You can see it's not turning. I'm turning it with my finger. Yeah. Now you see the whole head platform moves. The head pads actually do move just a little bit, but that still leaves some tension on there. Just empty space there, the linkages. There goes the line. I'm just letting it move my finger so you can tell it's moving. Yeah, it needs some lubrication. Doing the same thing there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm turning it off. See the little arrows that point the direction of the capstan flywheel, if you can see them right. There's one right here. They point in the direction of the capstan flywheel. Flywheel is about that big. About 4 inches. Speaker in the front. It's 4x4 obviously. And that is all for this Reelmaster video.
Heading on some breeze, skipping over the ocean.